Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is April Hardiman and I own Make It Rein. I do videos on tips, tutorials, and a lot of fun horse things. So today I wanted to go through some membership sites. I've been working on quite a bit of membership sites for a lot of people in the horse community and just kind of making like either their courses or their memberships. And there's so many different platforms, and I wanted to share, specifically horse ones that maybe you are interested in, or you can see the pros and cons from different ones. Like some people track progress, and some people track. You might get a badge. I mean, there might not be any tracking, or maybe it's a site that already has all its trainings up, and there's nothing new. So you just sign up for everything that's already there, and nothing is new. Or maybe you're signing up to constantly get new and refreshing content. So I I'm going to walk through the pros and cons of some certain sites and then go from there. So that might be turning into a little bit of a series. I have a couple of them that I have already recorded. So I hope you like this and know that it is an option for your business if you're a horse trainer, if you're a blogger, anything that you can teach and train. I can be here to help you out with that, and I just wanted to kind of walk through this one. So today we're doing Monty Roberts' one. It's called the Equus Online University, and his is more like a video library, but I'm gonna walk you through it, so stay tuned. My reviews on membership courses for the equine industry. This one is going to be on Monty Roberts' Online University. This has been, I know some people have just really enjoyed this program, and I think not a lot of people know about the university unless they're really following Monty Roberts, but I wanted to share it. I did win a free membership to the university during an HRN marathon, when they usually do their podcast marathon right before Christmas, and there's always awards and such if you enter in like a voice recording and such. So I did that, and I actually won a membership to an online university for Monty Roberts, which I think is super funny since I've been really focusing on memberships and such and helping clients do these things. So it was really fitting. So the first thing, one of the biggest things I noticed with Monty Roberts Online University, it's got a lot of information on it. It can almost be a little overwhelming, but there's tons of videos, and there has a little bit of like some way of how you can, an order of when you should be watching these videos, and there's a little bit of some organization, but you can see there's a ton. I mean, the pages go on, and it almost looks, I hate saying this, but like outdated. This is kind of what the 90s would look like for a computer with this coloring and such. But with that said, there is tons of videos, tons of things to be learning on here. Monty Roberts is known for his join up. There's also some really great things for long lining and trailering. He's got the dually dance. The dually is like with his halter. And then, really, things that are really helpful, like standing still for the farrier. So these are really great lessons for everybody, any discipline, no matter what. It's just really great skills to be learning to work with horses. And then he talks about, the groundwork. And then you can solve problems, spray bottle, because, some horses don't like the spray bottle. There are, I haven't gone through all of these because there are a ton, and I'm still working through some. I mean, membership websites are great for, like, I'm not with my horse. He's back in the States still, so these kind of memberships are very helpful because I can learn a lot and then apply some of this when I go back and see him. And then of course I can kind of refer back to these and such. It just goes on and on. I just think it's awesome how much information there is. You have even join up with war veterans. So these are great videos. So let's just click into one and kind of see what it's looking like. So training to load safely in the trailer, which I think is really popular. And I remember going to some of Monty Roberts' demos when he would have them in Georgia when they used to have a horse fair. And I have multiple things actually signed by him with books and such. And so I think it's great that they have all these recordings on here. But it's great they even have quizzes in here. It says, there's lesson notes. And then you have, related videos underneath. So this is kind of what would it look like if you clicked into it, and you can kind of go back to seeing what area of the course that you were on. And I know we've looked at other membership websites, and they had like where they can go to Facebook and they have a forum there, but with online university they have a forum in here. This forum really makes me think of some of the forums I used to be on in high school, just the way it's laid out for my horses and such, and where you could always show what shows you were going to and everything. But so these are the topics that are in the forum, and then you have like recent posts down in here. But we can go in here and just click, and you can even see that people are in here, and they're being active with inside the group, and it seems that others are responding, and it seems that you can even, once you've completed so many lessons, you get these badges. So that's really neat, because I'm sure the system, even though it looks a little outdated, there was probably a lot of work put behind this with the developers, and having your own forum within this is a lot of work. So I'm sure having this website was created was not an inexpensive venture, that's for sure. But yeah, some of this information on the right, I would probably turn this into possibly buttons, or just more click friendly when it becomes so much text that sometimes your eyes kind of wander over it. Then you have a Q&A section, and since I'm just doing reviews, some of them might sound like a little harsh, but I really do think there's amazing information on here. Like this one would be probably really great. He has a search bar here, and I could test it and see if it works. But even having a search bar just for this page might be really well. And maybe even if this was, available as an audio recording, there's different options. I think this is great. But if I'm going to redo a review, there's, you want to say what could also, maybe there's some improvements. Let's see. And then the instructors. So Monty Roberts has certified instructors under him. I know from Horse Radio Network, there's a few of the hosts, or I know at least one of the hosts that has gone through the program, and it's like an intensive program. They do all these quizzes. They have to know a lot of information. It's not an easy task to go through their instructor program. So it's really awesome that there's a great list of these. So if I were to recommend anything, since you just keep scrolling, that you could possibly have links up here to areas, and then have an anchor link, which when you click onto that location, you have Europe, so there's people from Finland, UK, Scotland, or you could have the United States and list all the people from those states under there. That way you're not just scrolling to find, or you can also do like a Control V and try to search in for Georgia, or and it seems like it's just, let's see, I don't know. Let's see, I'm trying to see if there's more than like one different state, if they're all together, but it looks like this one state. So and just seeing that if they're in the same state, if they're in that kind of order, but it doesn't seem like much order unless they're going by last name, but that doesn't look like it either. So it kind of looks like it's all over the place, but hey, they still go through a lot of training. So yeah, there's a couple from Germany and they're not all next to each other. But that's really interesting. I didn't know that there was a lot from Germany. So what is great is there's this timeline. So there's the record of achievement. So if you've watched them, it seems that it records when you've been on the page and if you're watching them stuff, and then you can share it on Twitter or Facebook. So that is a great option. And then, of course, you have to have the testimonials. So they even have, this is great too. You can do lives, and that was recent. That was just yesterday. So they're calling it Sequestrian, so that's pretty funny for what's going on with the coronavirus, so that's clever. But yeah, there are a lot of great information, and you can still, update your profile. You have a student ID, you can put your image. It's really well organized, and there's a lot of thought behind it. It's just, like I said, the only thing I can say negative about it is that it looks a little outdated, but when you've put so much energy into something, and if it's working well, why fix it if it's working? It's just, sometimes the text can be a little overwhelming. Maybe a little change of color or something is the only something to change it up, or when it's hard to find instructors or such. But I think it's really great that they have a form on the website itself. It makes it easier that you don't have to go and find something on Facebook groups. Because I don't think this one's built on a platform. I haven't inspected the page or anything, but it seems like this was like completely built by a developer and such. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this. And I'm sure it's a lot to kind of keep this maintenance, and they're doing a great job of it. I've spoken with Debbie, and that's who I got the membership from and such, and I know there's a lot of love and care for this website, and I know a lot of people are benefiting from it. So if you want to, you can come and check this out. I'll sign out so I can kind of show you what it looks like if you are interested in kind of seeing what it is. It's only $10 a month. You can use a day pass for a free trial, so that's really great to kind of see if this is the right fit for you. So let's see what it does when you walk through. It says $10 per month, unlimited subscription. And it even shows you in different prices because he is worldwide. And then you have for 6 months and a 12-month option. And then if you have a promotion code, then you can enter that in too. And then it's just a simple checkout process as well. So $10 a month for all that information, for the form built in there. If I think that's really great. It may not be like, it's really great because it's not discipline specific, but it's where you can help just train your horse in all different types of things. If you're struggling with anything, with trailering, or just, you want to join up, have a better connection with your horse. There's a lot of great information in there. And I'll leave the description below on how you can get to this website and any other information. So thanks for watching this video, and make sure you stay tuned because I will be doing a few more reviews on membership websites for equine businesses, and I will kind of walk through what are some great options for you if you are thinking about doing this, or if you're thinking about subscribing to some so you can learn to be a better equestrian and a better rider for your horse. Overall, Monty Roberts' site was awesome, the Equus Online University. He has such great information on there. You know, there are some cons, but I mean, you're going to always see pros and cons for everything. Even with me working with the platforms themselves, there's certain pros and cons that, you know, and unless you're building it out completely yourself, then it's hard to kind of get around those. But it's just really cool to see all his instructors and just see what a great impact he has had in the equine industry. And you know, he's worked with the Queen's horses, and I remember when he used to be in Georgia and such. So thanks guys for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get new video alerts when I release more videos. There's a lot more to come. So I'll catch you in the next video.